Alright, let me turn my microphone down there just a little bit. Hello, everybody who is feeling inclined to watch this video right now. This is whiteandnerdyman, aka Chad, and you are here at episode 2 of my Starbound Let's Play. And I found out some very, very sad news earlier today. It seems that we probably don't want to get too attached to our character Moonclaw here because, well, it may come time soon that he will be erased for all eternity and all time. And even though he is getting pretty hungry right now, hold on, let's get back to the planet here. Continuing the game, I remember, did I start a farm just yet? I want to say no, I did. Oh yes, I did. Good, got some feather crowns. Good, got some edible crop here. But yes, the next update is to come pretty darn soon. And with that update is going to come another character wipe. So I definitely say that's kind of depressing because I'm gonna miss our friend Moonclaw here. Had a really cool name, but I want to see how many episodes we can get out of this guy before he is erased and gone into oblivion forever. No. But enough of my ranting. Let's go ahead and cut down some trees here. But last time we let off, I built this little cabin here, kind of security throughout the night, all that good stuff. The night would have passed, but it's kind of a little bit of a cheap trick to get through the night. You can actually skip the entire night by quitting the game and then coming back in. They'll spawn you back in morning. At least this is how it's done for me for the past few times. So, but yeah, saved ourselves from the evil monsters outside and all that good stuff. Just kind of cutting down some trees here and collecting some wood. Let me replant those trees real quick so we have a steady supply of wood coming in. But yeah. Let me see. In terms of survival right now, it seems that we're still looking pretty good. We got a farm going, but we still need to complete that quest of having a few animals to slay with my lovely little broken sword here so we can get some meat. Because meat, let's just be honest, you know, my apologies to any vegetarians out there, but I always find meat much more satisfying than vegetables, but that's just me. Let me see. I guess in order to appease the quest, then you have to be a consumer of meat. So, vegetarians might want to give a pass on this game. No, I'm just kidding. You can just keep farming like I'm doing right now. The quests really aren't required by any means. They're just more of a guideline, at least at the moment. I mean, as the beta keeps going on, it might change, but you never know. Yeah, it's supposed to. The new beta update is supposed to add some really cool features, like excuse me, like a permadeath mode, kind of like, you know, hardcore survival for Minecraft. You know, if you get polished off, then, you know, you'll die forever, and, you know, the world will literally end, and, you know, you have to start from scratch. Oh boy, we got a hostile little animal here. Owie, that hurt. Why do you hurt me, good sir? Let me see, just a holiday spirit. Well, I'm not in the mood for holiday spirit if this thing's going to keep on killing me. Come on. Come here! You want to be really careful at the beginning of the game like this because you really don't have much to protect you other than a crappy little weapon and no armor. So in order to restore some health, you can make bandages by crafting some out of these plant fibers here, or you can get even craftier and make yourself a bed. Now the bed restores health very slowly over time, but it's better than nothing. And, you know, since I have it in a secure spot here, then I'll be able to heal myself. And I think I may have mentioned in the last video because my floor neighbor happens to have a bed, so I apologize. I haven't watched the video ever since I uploaded it, so I don't really remember all that I said. So if I have repeat advice, please just put up with it. Just pat me on the head and say, you know, there, Chad, it's okay. But regardless, it is going to be really interesting to see where this beta stuff goes. I'm wondering how close it'll be until like we get into the later stages of the beta. I mean, they say that after this last character wipe, it will be the last one. I'm hoping so, and it makes me feel kind of depressed because my other character, Dexoid, my glitch, I got him very far along into the story, the quote-unquote story. He defeated a couple of bosses, and, he was well on his way to, becoming a very successful master of the game. Well, as close to that as you can get, I guess. I got pretty far with that character, so it'll be sad to see him go. But this game, I feel personally like it's addictive. It's addictive enough and likable enough, and of course random enough, that I don't feel too bad about coming back again and doing the process all over again. As well, I'm doing it for the Let's Play here, and it's not a boring experience, that's for sure. Like, I guess if you play it over and over and over and over again, you might run into things that are a bit repetitive and similar and stuff like that, but it's a new world, new universe really every single time you play. So it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm excited for it, and I'm very, very glad that I picked up this game. So like I said in the previous video, I definitely recommend it as well. Now let's see, we have ourselves a pick, and a hoe, tool of questionable name, and an axe, and my axe. So we now have the base tools to really get up off our feet, but let's go ahead and slaughter a few animals to see if we can complete that quest. Got plenty of them over here, and they are not too friendly. Go away! And stop giving me holiday spirits. It's more so you craft decorative items with this, but nothing really much more useful with that. Die, monkey thing! You're going on a horrible murdering spree, and aha! Another very, very important part of the game is coal, which we have right here. I guess I didn't see that during the night. During the night, obviously the brightness is very much decreased, so you can't see too much more past 2 blocks into the ground, whereas this one we could see about 8 or so. So I must have missed this last night. So go ahead and get this into our inventory. Now, the pick is the only item thus far. As you can see, we have a little red health bar right here. This is the only object that can break with use, at least as far as I am aware. And that's why you can once you get better metals like copper, iron, gold, silver, etc., you can upgrade to various different picks that will eat through things faster. But anything is faster than the matter manipulator. So yeah, I'm just going to collect a little bit more stone here to see what we can do with it. But yeah, it's like I said on this game, you can find all sorts of really cool things. Like actually, I just heard a really unsightly noise. Hey, it's Bulbasaurs! Oh gosh, they're hostile Bulbasaurs. A wild Bulbasaur appeared. It wants to die. Alright, got some pixels. I see some copper in the ground there. Mental note to myself. You made me do this! Okay, I think something that actually may speed up the meat collecting process, and something that we will definitely need, so let's go ahead and go back to the house here, is a bow. So we can nab some creatures from a distance. Collect some of that weed here. Excuse me, wheat. It's not weed. Oh man. The things that come out of my mouth sometimes, I swear. I do not have a guilty conscience like I said in the last video. I do not partake in such frivolities. It just happens to leak out of my brain sometimes. I have no idea why. Alrighty, we have ourselves a bow. If I am correct, the bow has a better drop chance of items like meat and leather, which you can use to craft some different clothing options. My aim is sucking right now. There we go. Nailed him. Haha, we have some meat. Huzzah! Huzzay! Let's see, I saw another Bulbasaur dropped in here. Yeah, let's see. The thrill of the hunt. The thrill of the hunt! I'm liking the music. Come here. Yeah, that's right. Got it. Alright, got 2 slices of meat. So whenever you collect meat from an alien, what kind of disturbs me actually is you can sometimes collect meat from other sentient races. Like, I went to an oh, hello neighbor! You come to borrow a cup of sugar? Or you just come to stare at my tree? That's fine. That's fine. If you're foreign, you can commune with it and tell me, you know, what's wrong, if anything wrong. But alrighty, in order to what was I saying? Oh yeah, you can actually sometimes other sentient races will drop meat, so I can't help but feel like a cannibal whenever that happens. But I mean, I guess it's just all alien meat to your character. But what you want to do is you want to put it here, and it will cook. Boom, boom, and now it is an edible meat. I won't try to eat too much more. Alright, enjoy. If you're a vegetarian, toss it away and start planting crops. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, vegetarians, you still can get this game, then you don't have to eat the meat. So, there you go, that's cool. Alright, next question. It's time to craft the furnace. You'll need to obtain some cobblestone, a campfire, and some coal. If you'd like to know exactly how much of each you need, access a crafting table. Untick materials available, and mouse over the recipe to see its ingredients. Very good, very good. Well, thankfully I already know how to craft most of the stuff, and it's fairly straightforward. The crafting table will tell you, unlike a Minecraft where you pretty much have to consult a wiki or a Let's Play in order to get a decent craft recipe list. For the furnace, we will need some more stone, another campfire. I'm going to... well, hold on. Let's see. Is this ready to plant? I'm going to go ahead and get another wheat plant. There, you see. I enunciated that time. I do not have a guilty conscience. There we go. Let me see if I can kill this creature right here. Sounds like a deflating squeak toy. There we go. Another Shankorama. Alright. Love the music on this game. But another thing that's really impressive, as I'm about to gather a little bit more stone here, another thing that's really impressive about this game is, man, the lore and the backstory. I'm telling you what. I was reading through the wiki a couple nights ago because couldn't sleep for whatever reason, so why not just fill up on video game history, right? And apparently these avian creatures, like the one I'm playing as right now, are a highly religious society. They believe that they come from something called the Aether, which is like their spiritual realm, where they once had wings and they were a glorious supernatural race, but they decided to come to the mortal world, and when they did that, their gods punished them by removing their wings. Very interesting. Maybe someone of the historian and I guess theologian in me that's kind of interested in that kind of story, but yeah, you'll see some avian temples throughout the worlds. In fact, I found one on my glitches universe, I guess you could say, where they had an avian temple on a moon, which has no atmosphere, but the avians inside didn't look like that they really needed to breathe. So yeah, I thought it was weird, but I'm guessing that those guys are like the ultra extremist wackos that you want to watch out for, because I mean, if you enter the temple, they'll attack you. You know, they're not really interested in making friends, and nor is this guy. Come here! Fear my hunting skills. Yeah, I'm Katniss. Yeah. Alright. I can hear my fiancée roll her eyes right now. Yeah, that's right, I can hear her roll her eyes. I am too weird for words sometimes. Alright, starting to run a little bit low on torches as we delve into the depths here. Okay, come here. Bring it on. I did originally say that I was, want to get some stone. Got a little bit distracted. Oh, come on, man, come on. It's okay. Owie! kind of thankful that the AI is kind of stupid right now. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and mine our way out. Okay, good. Good. Get out of there. Nothing really interesting down here. But I kind of lost my train of thought. I think we do have it. Go away! Go the heck away! Okay, got him. Oh my gosh! It's a creature palooza. I'm probably going to die. Man, look at that thing jump. Goodness gracious. Whew! Now that calamity's over with. Hey! Some of my crap screw there. Ezekiel? There we go. Let's get a little bit of shut-eye as night's going on. But yeah, this is going to be really interesting, and I guess you can, going back to the game's lore, you can read up more about it yourself. You know, if you for some reason don't have time to go to the wiki, you have the codex here. Excuse me, where you can read different entries about, you know, how to play the game. Like here, an avian introduction, you know, how, excuse me, taking a drink there, how each culture got started, you know, talking about the avian god, oh golly, my voice cracked, the avian god Cluex, interesting things about each race. In fact, the Apex have one of the most interesting backstories, and I really won't divulge too much about that until I get an Apex character and read a little bit more about it in the codex myself. I do believe that when the wipe happens, that will be then my next race of choice is the Apex. Because I watched, how do you pronounce his name? I guess Zisto? He was one of the first beta players of this. You know, I really enjoyed his Let's Play. In fact, his Let's Play taught me a lot about the game. He kind of went into a similar progression, and once he got to his Apex character, I got really curious. I wanted to see it for myself. But yeah, but that will be a bridge to cross whenever the wipe happens, which could be any time now. It was announced just earlier today, if I remember correctly, so I'm jumping on top of my neighbor's house, just making noise. Let's see if she'll say anything else. Oh, you're still sad. Birdman can't fly. I'm sorry to disappoint, but that's also part of the avian backstory, is that we don't have any wings. We lost them because we exited the aether. Too bad. Too sad. Let's go ahead and replant the crops here. And once again, I'm kind of getting distracted. I apologize. I'm not usually used to doing a Let's Play, and you guys are probably like, you know, yeah, we can tell. But, you know, it's still a lot of fun, even if I don't get a lot of views, which I probably won't. But hey, you know, I don't want to be necessarily a negative cynicist or anything like that. You know, this is just a fun thing to do. You know, I'm in radio back in college, and this is good practice to just kind of do voiceover, off the cuff kind of thing. But hey, maybe just kind of ranting to nothing, but oh well, it's like I said, it's all in good fun. But let's go ahead and go back to the house and craft ourselves a little furnace. May cut down a tree or two. My desert trees. Oh gosh, hello, you look weird, therefore you must die. It's the European American way. If it looks weird, it must kill it. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and cut down a couple of trees so we have a little bit more wood to possibly expand our little cabin here. Here it is, the fight for survival, and all I'm concerned about is interior decorating. Does not reflect me in the real life, I assure you. I think everybody would be interior decorators if building was as simple as it is in the game. Here we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Booyah. Let's get back to the house here. We'll concentrate on crafting that a little bit. Let me see. How much stone do we got? Oh, we have plenty of stone. Let's go ahead and belch out another furnace here. We need a campfire for that. And the music is really getting into my head. There we go. Got ourselves a furnace here. Alright, awesome. It's about time we play with fire. Crikey. Good. I like the way the game thinks. Next, we need to get you some armor. Oh, yeah. Now we gotta get some iron, at least according to the game. But first, we simply cannot go on without expanding the little cabin here. I just don't feel like it's big enough. That's what she said. Alright. Immaturity aside. Let's go ahead and get a lot more wood planks, because we're going to need them. There we go. About that. Oh, there was a mechanic that I forgot to show you, but I will show you it once I am crafting again. For now, let's go ahead and break apart the little roof above our heads here. There we go. So yeah, as like I said, if I realized that I was starting this thought last episode, but I never completed it. So I apologize. I was a little bit scatterbrained during the time of the recording. I had a couple other things on my mind. One of them was probably pizza, but I was having a thought of, and please don't tell me I just lost the thought again. Oh yeah, it was, I was kind of making recommendations, you know, based if you like Terraria or not. I pretty much, you know, I think I pretty much got the point across, but, if you like Terraria, then, you know, you should get this game, because it's very similar to Terraria in many ways. But if you don't like Terraria, you know, like me, I didn't particularly care for it, then, you know, this is also a good game to get, because it's very different, and I feel like a much more improved version of it, even though it's not really a, well, maybe I phrased that wrong. It's not intended to be just another skin of, you know, Terraria, you know, or a copy of Minecraft by any means. It's supposed to be its own thing, and it is. See, and we're running out of wood. Okay, we're gonna need a little bit more. Maybe being a bit wasteful here. But yeah, it has enough similarities to Terraria that those who are originally a fan of Terraria would really like it. But it's also has more of an expansive edge to it that I know I personally like it a lot more than Terraria itself. But, you know, it's all, well, you know, I mean, since it's entertainment, you know, and you want to choose, you know, which entertainment best suits you, it's all up to personal preference. And like I said, this game definitely has my wholehearted recommendation. It's a lot of fun, tons of cool things to do and plans to explore, all that good stuff. Cabins to build like that. There we go. We have a little bit more of a cohesive roof. Alright. Excuse me for just one moment. I'm sorry. My fiance is texting me. I apologize for interrupting the commentary. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Let me see. Now, what else can we do to this little cabin? But yeah, as I told you in the last episode, you know, it's a simple matter of right-click, left-click, all that good stuff. Right-click goes into the background, left-click goes into the foreground. Very easy to edit a building. Might want to add a window or something like that. Let's put that right about here. There we go. Yeah, I actually have enough where I can put in a little bit of a top floor there. Yeah, let's do that. And you can make these lovely little things called wood platforms. Wood platforms, as you can see, they can be used to make steps. I will show you how to do that. Or they can just be made as like a single tier of flooring, really. Not all that complex. Now let's go ahead and switch it out of the old inventory here. Yeah. That'll do nicely. Good. Now, it's like I said, you can build steps going up like so. It'll adjust accordingly. See? C'est simple, as the Frenchman would say. And then we can build a floor going across that way. Going to need more wood eventually. I am disgusting every environmentalist out there because I'm wasting all these trees, but I'm planting a tree every time I cut it down. Don't judge me. Go across here. Okay, got another one going. Oops, my head was in the way. Going across. Oh no, I still don't have enough. What kind of crap is this? There we go, that should be plenty. There we go. You see, now we have a little bit of a two-story house. Typically with this, you don't. The stairs are nice. It's more so of an aesthetic thing. But you can, as you can see with the wood platform, you can just, whoop, see, jump up there. It has a very much that Metroid / Castlevania kind of feel with that. And if, as you can see, you can't really, you can duck, but you can't really get down that way. Well, never fret, because if you just press duck and hit jump, you're back to normal again. So, and when you have continuous stream of wood platforms such as these, if you just keep holding down whenever you're jumping, you'll keep falling down until you hit something that's solid ground, like the sand or dirt. So, it'll probably be better if I give you like a visual aid, but that's the best I can give you right now. But let's go ahead and check what time we are at here. Oh my gosh, already at 27 minutes already. I feel like I've just been yakking my head off. I do apologize. Let me see if we can't do a couple of more things. Well, let's go ahead and start a mine shaft right here around the house, so we can go ahead and start looking for that iron, so we can make some better equipment, some better weapons, and be able to brave the elements better. I just kind of do that for a few minutes, and we will also need torches. Oh, a couple of handy-dandy crafting tips that you will need as the game progresses is, as torches, they require coal, like in Minecraft. See, I have not too many. I'll have to find some more coal soon. Coal is a very important resource in the game. It not only is the prime ingredient for torches and stuff like that, but in higher level smelting, you're going to need it a lot. And it is also the most basic starship fuel. But that we will cover later when I'm actually traveling, and these are essential for survival whenever you're traveling away from the house or deep into a mine. Bandages created from plant fibers. You would eat them like you would eat a piece of meat in the game, kind of put it up in the hot bar over here, and just a left click and it'll restore a little bit of health over time. So, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of giving you tutorials as I'm thinking of them, not really going in a cohesive order, but, it's just the nature of the beast. Like I said, it's kind of off the cuff, but hey, hoping it's fun. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and dig down just a little bit. Generally with these mines, you want to leave little quote-unquote steps that you can jump up to. See, like that? It's not like a Minecraft where you have to build ladders or anything like that. You just have to make sure that you can still have enough room to jump. Put a torch right here. Oh, I see some coal. Tell you what I'm going to do, folks. To keep this episode from getting a little bit too long, I'm going to eventually mine my way over there, get the coal, come back to the surface, and there was another thing that I wanted to craft. That is a yarn spinner. And then after I craft that, I believe that we can kiss this episode goodbye for the time being. Does that sound good? I think that actually may be iron right there. No, that's still coal. It's just in dirt. Okay. As you can see, the stone pick is kind of slow. And it's interesting because, you know, Minecraft, and I can't remember if it's like this in Terraria. Minecraft, it's all, you have your ores, raw ores and stuff like that always embedded in stone, but in this game they can be embedded in dirt, sand, whatever. They can be pretty much embedded in any kind of ground block, and that will affect the speed of which you can retrieve it. In fact, the further deep you go, the harder the rocks will be. Even if it's just normal cobblestone, it's still harder than the cobblestone up near the surface. But alright, that's also perfect timing too, because the day is breaking! Oh, rapture. Back in here in the new and improved cabin. We have some coal here. Alright, how much wood do we have? We still have plenty of wood. We're going to need a little bit more planks than this. Actually, I think, well, let's go ahead and get some more planks. Yeah. And the other thing that I'm going to craft right here is a yarn spinner, which you can craft some clothes that will actually keep you warm away from fires and stuff like that, so you can do some mining exploring. We'll put that up here. Kind of feel like, you know, I was about to say Rapunzel, but it's actually Sleeping Beauty, who's, you know, goes upstairs, pricks her thumb on the thimble, but thimble, whatever. Alright, I believe that'll conclude this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for rambling too much, but hopefully the next time we pick it up, our good friend Moonclaw here will not be cast into the sea of oblivion by deletion from Chucklefish because of a necessary update. But regardless, we'll see you back here for episode 3. Hope you guys have a great day, great night, wherever you are. See you later. This is whiteandnerdyman signing off.